back working on the track car here. We are coming into the new season of 2022, which is a weird thing to say. But we are going to start getting this thing looking pretty. As you can see, it has copped a bit of damage over the last 2 years after I refreshed it. This thing was super clean at one point. I've done a full refresh on it, resprayed the entire car, and it looked amazing. And we didn't get too many events out of it because of COVID and all that crap, obviously. And the last year's just been sort of fun events and some comps. And she's copped an absolute beating. So for the new season, 2022 season, I'm gonna just do a mild refresh. Thanks to Mike Lake. He put up a video of him refreshing his car, and I'm like, I should probably do the same thing. So as you can see, it looks a bit nasty. So I think I have a new guard lined up. I think I actually have one here, which we'll just replace this, straight replace this one. This one I might be able to fix. I'll have to pin punch that one back in, do some magical bog work, which I am not good at. I'll respray this door and bog it, as well as same thing with this guard. I'll see if I can punch this dint out at the bottom, which might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but we'll see what we can do. Pull off these rivets, all that crap off the rear quarters, pull off the fiberglass over fenders, rear pods. I do have a new rear bar somewhere. We're also going to try and punch out this quarter, just because it has definitely been pushed in, as you can see. So yeah, oh yeah, bit of rubber as well from the New Year's Eve burnout I done. It's absolutely caked in it. I should probably pressure wash this stuff off. Look at that. Delicious. Disgusting. Also the burnout we done. First burnout with the screamer pipes. As you can see, they've been changed. The colors changed from how hot they got. It was glowing, which is awesome, what you want. And as you can see, I didn't touch up the hole and it ended up burning straight through it. Not straight through it, but ended up burning a little bit. Water leak was fixed, so that's good. What else? A few things I didn't do. I forgot to tie up all this stuff because I was drunk. Sorry, I wasn't drunk. I was just enjoying the moment. I forgot. But yeah, that's what I do. Start pulling off some parts. We'll start with pulling probably the side skirt off. It's the thing as well. I have the genuine side skirts laying in the shed there, and I'm not sure if I should chuck them on because I know I'm going to destroy them. So I'm thinking about just getting some coupons and cutting them to suit, just so I don't destroy genuine side skirts for 33 sedan. Enough talking. Start ripping into this thing, cutting that ass off. Fair bit off now, and I've just found out the back of the property another guard that came off my first ever 33, which I didn't realize I had it. So we're gonna chuck that on, I reckon. Over fender is off. We're gonna have to do some fiberglassing underneath that, as well as some repairs here, pretty much everywhere really. Then I got a new bar. Might have to find another pod or another set. I'm gonna clean up because Kalani's car's broken down. It sounds like it has no compression in the Lexus, so this is her daily driver. So I'm gonna have to go save her, flat to her home, and see what's wrong with it. Hopefully, it sounds like compression, so that sucks for me because I'm way too busy and I don't have time to be pulling motors out. What have you got to say for yourself? Oh, it sucks so bad. Let's have a quick listen. Well, bad news for me. We have to work on this some more. Flat toe at home because it lost all power, and yeah, it's just not running. Clearly got some issues with it. It has most likely skipped a tooth. As you can see, this belt here is just cactus. It looks real nasty. So that's what we're thinking. I think it skipped a belt, and we changed the timing belt. So that's my job now for the next day or so. I'm going to try and do it after work. So we're putting the 33 on the back burner. I may film a little bit of this, I may not. See what happens. Anyway, we will get back into it, hopefully get this thing apart so I can get inside and go to sleep. Oh, well, it got bloody dark quick. Look at that out there. So dark. Got most of it all apart now. Pretty much got to the point where I can pull the belt off now. I've got it at top dead center, and this belt is destroyed. It has clearly skipped a tooth. And it's still got good compression. Done a compression test. It's got 200 psi in most of the cylinders. One of them's a fair bit low, but I'm hoping because it skipped a tooth that cylinder's just down for that reason, because the timing isn't aligned. So let's hope. So I'll order a belt tomorrow morning. Hopefully have it here that night, and I'll get this thing back together. There's a bit of a mission. Hardest part was probably getting the thermostat housing out of the manifold. It's got like an O-ring seal in there. Pretty much had to slam that ass with a hammer. Ended up getting it out. Anyway, I'm done for the night. Got to clean up this mess here quickly. Luckily, my old man said I can leave this in the shed over tomorrow because he's working in another shed. So it saves me having to push it out. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow for hopefully get this thing finished so we can start working on the track car again. Anyway, peace out, Girl Scout. All right, we're back now working on the 1UZ LS400. Got the belt off. As you can see, this thing is well past its use by date. It's amazing that it went for so long. As I said, she was driving it and it started to misfire, then just lost all power and then just shut off. And this is clearly why. It's clearly skipped a tooth. So if you can see, I'm pretty sure that's a time mark there. This one here, and there's one right there, which is lined up with. So it's skipped a fair few teeth. That's a lot. Alrighty, and this is the before video, before we clean it. I think it's gonna turn out really good. I didn't realize how dirty all this crap was, all under here. Look at that. I just watched a video from some Kiwi bloke who is doing one of these, and he reckons they are interference motors. And then I've done a bit of Googling, and it's saying the early model 1UZs are non-interference, which is really what I hope. I really hope it has not bent a valve, because otherwise, real pain in the ass. We'll end up having to do a new motor, and all this will be kind of wasted. But whatever, here's what it is. I am hopeful. I'm going to stay hopeful, and we're going to put it all back together tomorrow, and it's going to be perfect. But anyway, quick little before. Look at that. It's like a brand new bloody motor down here. Got a fair bit of the grime and stuff off. Engine bay's looking a bit nicer and cleaner. A lot of the grot's gone. So at least now I can actually see what I'm doing. See where parts start and parts end. So that's good. Bloody turning into a 1UZ video over here. Not meaning to do this, but that's it. I think this is me done on this thing today. So I'll push this thing out, and I don't even know I'm going to be able to work on my car. I'm honestly can't be stuffed. It's already too late. It's been too hot today. I just want to relax. I'll either be back working on this, or I'll be starting on the quarter panel. So, yes. as you would have just seen, I just put a bit of a little time lapse going there of working on Kalani's Lexus. Spent a bit of time fixing that. Haven't had much of a chance to get onto this thing, which I finally have. So as you can see, we got the rear quarter off, we got all the panels off pretty much. Started prepping this side, sanded all this these two doors down, as well as this rear quarter. And now I'm gonna try fix this crack here. So as you can see, it's just got two cracks right there. If you look from underneath, you can see straight through it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up all this, sand it down, get it to be good enough so I can lay some fiberglass strips on it. I'm definitely not the person to be taking advice from when it comes to panel work. I absolutely suck. I'm just good at wrecking things. So we'll look up a couple videos, and then I'm gonna try attack it, hopefully get a good result, because I have my other side, which is much worse. It's missing about that much of a chunk out of the same spot. So I'm gonna try to fix that. I'll do this one first and I'll go to that one. One thing I have been told before, which I probably should have done it because this wouldn't have happened. When you do get fiberglass over fenders, a good thing to do is, before even doing anything with them, is you get the fiberglass stripping and put it all around here to avoid this sort of issue. Because when you pop tires or you're squatting and your guards hit wheels, they can flex fiberglass, crack it, and do a lot of damage to it. As you can see, clearly, like this one, damage. So we're gonna do this. Got my stuff here. So where is it? So here's the fiberglass matting, a big sheet, so you can cut it to size, whatever size you need. Then I've got the fiberglass resin, as well as the glass filler. I've got the body filler, so to make it perfect, got the wrong sanding disc as well. So I'm gonna go buy a new sander because the one I have is absolutely cooked. So yes, let's get on to prepping this because it's already kind of late and I don't want to be out here for too long. So I'm gonna quickly get onto this, maybe do a bit more time lapsing, or maybe I will just try this one first and time lapse the next one. So it looks like I know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys in just a moment. I'll show you the rear quarter. I think it turned out half okay. So the crack's only here and here. So I just done the matting across the whole thing to kind of give it a bit more strength, hopefully. Hopefully it's all right. Looks like it's okay. I've got my gloves holding it up to keep the crack straight so it's smooth. But yeah, I think it's turned out pretty good. So that's that. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get time to do the other side and maybe do the side skirts. I've got to do the side skirts too. So anyway, I'm gonna clean this mess up and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, to get a bit more fiberglassing done. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, so we are straight back into it. I've got now the driver's side over fender here on a stand. I have already started cleaning it up. Because it's fiberglass, it's really solid. So when you're saying it will get through it easy, so I'm kind of just cleaning up the surfaces, making it as clean as I can, and then I will go over it with a sander, as well as just try level it out. So I'll get something to hold it up to make sure these start aligning again. I've got a bit going now. Filled up these two holes, filled up a crack there. Attempted to repair this thing. So what I've done is put a bit of metal underneath to kind of get it straight. It looks like it's gonna be okay, but we are not too sure. We'll find out. This thing's a bit bubbly. She'll be right, mate, she'll be right. I was about to start preparing these side skirts. These are the ones that came off the track car. And I just pulled off a bit of fiberglass that I had already repaired once. And I don't think I'm going to repair these. These are just too far gone. I'll put them out the back somewhere for a very rainy day. But I think that's too far gone for me to repair. I'm not skillful enough to do this, and I don't really have the patience right now to do it either. I think they're going to be just for the bin. They're not good enough, but luckily I do have a pair of genuine plastic skirts in the shed, so I'm just gonna chuck them on, I guess, and whatever happens happens. These were genuine plastic skirts. I think I paid 200 bucks for them, which is what they're worth. I don't think they're worth what people are saying they're worth, but it is what it is. People can pay what they want. I won't pay nothing. Anyway, I'll let this thing dry. All right, I've got this all fiberglassed up. It was an absolute pain in the ass. The first what I did not dry. I didn't mix enough of the hardener into it, and it was not drying, so I pulled it all off and redone it. So that was awesome. Now I've wasted the entire night, so I'm gonna go inside and watch a movie. Next day now. Sorry if I sound a bit congested. I got really bad hay fever, but I just pulled the tape off and this thing looks perfect, exactly how I wanted it. So now there's a little bit of overlap, so I can just grind that back. I'll smooth it over with some sandpaper, and then I'm gonna do some fiberglass filler into that, and I'll do some same thing with this. This actually worked out pretty good, so I'll cut this off, give it a little suck. So same thing with this, I'll just do some fiberglass filler over this. It'll be good as gold, I reckon. This one turned out good too. So we run over it with the sander and bog, and I'll come back and let you guys know how it is. Here you go, this is the driver's side, mostly repaired. I've done all the fiberglass filler. Now I've got to pretty much go over a little bit better and do a bit of body filler, but it's definitely looking 10 times better. And this thing's now one piece. I need to go over that probably one more time, and it's golden. Here's the passenger side, looking much better. Actually looking good. But again, it's another night that I'm gonna call it early, go inside and relax. Maybe come back tomorrow. Tomorrow I might get my rear pods, and I want to try strengthen up my new side skirts, because as you can see on these ones, I've lost the end caps of them on both sides. So I'm gonna put the fiberglass matting in the corner to hopefully strengthen it up and keep them ends on. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. What up, we are back now. It has been a couple days. Been getting some things done. I had to go pick up a few parts yesterday, so I didn't get anything done. My good friend Danny Pezek, he ordered a set of these rear pods a couple of years ago with me, and he had them laying around, still hasn't used them just yet. So he said I could have them, and I just got to order new ones. So got the new GDR rep pods here, so they just go into the rear of the car. And they got this little dicky thing that hangs over, and that thing always seems to snap for me. So what I've done is I've got some fiberglass matting and just done it sort of to maybe try and give a bit more strength there. I don't know if it's really going to do anything, but I've done the same thing with my side skirts, like the exact same thing. Just put a bunch of matting in there and glued it in. Got the doggo here. Hello, Bella. GDR quarter is looking much better. This is the better side. There's just a small crack there. I only just realized just then that this is actually cracked too, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, this has been a crazy week. I have done pretty much no filming, like a little bit of time lapse here and there, but slowly getting onto the repairs of the track car. I have been very lazy with my filming, so I do apologise. I haven't had anything filmed or put out for like the last 2 weeks. Just been busy, no time on my hands. So I do apologise, but here we are. We can see we're actually getting some progress done on the track car. Looking pretty sweet. I could get in there. All the dents there, not all the dents, but I'm pulling some of the big dents out. Slowly getting there. This is like a new guard I got, and my friend was rolling it. And this guard has been cracked and repaired before. So when we were pumping it out, it just cracked again and pulled in. So I welded a small bit of flat bar, about that long, tacked it on this side, pumped the guard out to where like it was kind of not too bad, then tacked it again here. And then it's still pulled in a little bit, but it's a lot better than what it was. It's sort of just unfortunate. That thing sort of happens when you're buying old guards like this. But other than that, it's pretty straight. A couple minor scratches. And then this is another guard I found out in the back paddock, which is off my first ever track car. And this thing has a couple small scratches and stuff. So bog them up. Slowly getting there. And as you can see, the rear quarters are basically all done. They're looking really good. So much better than what they were before. This one had 2 cracks there, a little crack there, like a small crack up here somewhere, which I fixed. So come along really nicely. Just need to run over it one more time with 800, then we'll be able to paint it. I'll show you the other guard now. And this is the driver's guard. And this is the one that had the 2 big chunks out of it. And this thing was actually snapped off. So that's all, this is all done. Again, just need to go over with 800 grit sandpaper and we are good for painting. Hopefully we can get some paint tomorrow and start painting everything, which that would be awesome, because I would just like to sort of get this thing done, because I have a couple of jobs I need to get done, as well as I really want to start on the RB BMW, because we've had a sponsor jump on board for the BMW, send us out some cool things, which I'll show you guys in the next video. But yeah, I'm gonna start ripping into this thing and I'll touch base with you guys in just a moment. Oh man, it is hot in this ass right now. I am struggling. I've done a fair bit of bog work now. I have not been filming it because I'm pretty much just doing like bogging, sanding, all on the same panel, so it's kind of boring and repetitive, and I'm also not very good at it. Didn't want to be filming it and tell people what to do, but got this quarter looking much better now. Got a bit of bog on that ass. You've seen beforehand, it was like a bit of a kink there, but now it's half okay. I just need to give her a bit of a sand and she's golden. This is where I hate doing body work, because at the end of the day, I know this is a drift car, and I know it's going to get damaged pretty much straight away. And like, I put all this effort into it, and then I'll get to something else, like, I'll leave that bit. So like, I've done this entire door pretty much almost perfect. All this is really good. There's this dent here that's now pretty much gone. It's actually a little bit wet still. That's pretty much gone. Then I have this little dent right here, and I'm like, I'll leave that. That's all right. That's not going to affect anyone. Oh, I freaking hate myself so much. I've got the rear bar on now. As you can see, this side's pretty okay, but this side is not okay. So I'm gonna have to hook something up underneath and see if I can try to pull this quarter out, which I think I should be able to do. Hopefully get it to line up. I'm not touching these doors. I should do these doors, but I'm not gonna. This quarter is looking amazing. Very happy with how it turned out for my skill level. So that's good. Got some good news. We are most likely going to be doing a new turbo on this car. My friend Teo from Hypergear, who builds these awesome turbos. This is ATR 43 SS2, made 350 kilowatt on this motor. I'm going to be chucking a new ATR 45 SS1 dual ball bearing, I'm pretty sure, onto this thing, which is meant to be able to make close to 500 kilowatt. So we'll chuck that on, hopefully be able to run a bit less boost and it'll be a bit happier, I reckon. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully next couple of videos, not too sure when, hopefully before Battle Royale commences, so we can have a bit extra power, a bit more response for the 265 semi-slicks. But things looking good. I will come back to it when I've sanded all this down. You can see if it actually is good. We'll see. Peace out, Girl Scout. I've got the base coat all down, but we've made a bit of mistake. I believe it is too hot and I didn't have enough paint coming out of the gun, so it's become a bit furry. You can kind of tell. I don't know if you can tell in the video. It's very annoying because I'm out of paint at the moment. I've got some more paint getting mixed up now. I've got to go pick it up, but not to worry. My friend 3000 grit sandpaper is going to come to the rescue. So what I've done it before, where I've just blocked it back a bit with like a really fine sandpaper, and it's pretty much good as new. Might get a bit of orange peel out of it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know shit. I don't know anything about painting. But anyway, got all of it done. Got the 2 passenger side doors, both rear quarters, both front quarters. Gonna hopefully do the side skirts, rear pods, and rear bar tomorrow. But I'm getting my 3rd booster shot tomorrow, so hopefully I don't die. We'll see. So I'm gonna jump in the pool, let this dry a little bit more, and come back and sand that ass. So I'll quickly show you. So you can see the silver metallic has stood up because it's so dry. So you can see it looks like crap. So I've sanded all of these, the front guards and stuff, and it's much smoother, looks a lot better. Same with these front doors. So I'm gonna wax and grease remover all of them, and then I'm gonna just lay some clear coat on them. Also I still need to sand these ones down. I just had to go get more paint. So I ran out of time of getting them sanded, so I'll quickly sand the quarters down now and we'll lay some clear coat. Hopefully turns out better than what it did. Well, here we have it. She's all finished now, all put back together, looking a little bit better. It's still a bit rough, but it's definitely better than what it was. Pretty happy how it all turned out. This side looks pretty good. Ended up not filming too much after I got it all done. I sort of just wanted to get it back together so I could drive it again. Ended up going to Keep It Reet Friday night drifts last night. So we decided to take this down, put it in the show and shine. Ended up selling a couple stickers as well, which is pretty cool. I actually haven't mentioned it at all on the channel yet. If you haven't seen on my Instagram, I've got these stickers made up. It's pretty cool. Turned out pretty awesome, I think. The hologram sticker, so they're very shiny and make cool colors. So if anyone wants any, hit me up on Instagram, and I'm selling them $5 each, $1 postage. So if you want some, hit me up and I'll send some out. That's really it for... Is that tomato sauce? Look at this, someone spilled bloody tomato sauce on my damn car. God damn it. Who was eating something near my car with tomato sauce in it? Got me. Anyway, that's really it for this video. Has been a while since I put something out, so hopefully this will do. I think it's going to be like a 30 minute video. And yeah, hopefully it's alright. Hopefully the next video will be something to do with the BMW, maybe even the Navara. I need to put the airbags in it, so that's probably what I'll do next. We've got Battle Royale coming up in 3 weeks, so this car's pretty much ready for that. We're ready to go. About 2 weeks after that is round 1 of the SA series. So that's in South Australia. Gonna go down about a 10-hour drive, and we're gonna hopefully play with the big boys. See how this thing goes, see how I go. Haven't done any competitions in SA for a while now, especially at Tail and Bend, which is an awesome track, so very excited to drive it. I think that's gonna be it. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and even chuck a comment down and let me know what you think. If it's up to your standards, if you think it's good enough or whatnot. But anyway, that's enough talking. I'm gonna go, let you guys go do something else, a bit more fun. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.